So this is Sea Island Lane. This is the 550 house, and it has a really nice curb appeal. I really like this. So 2-car garage with big jut outs, I think. Driveway fits 2 cars easily, 2 big SUVs. Infiniti QX60. Well, aren't you something? And the plantings out here are very nice. Yeah, just pay somebody to take care of it. Maybe spruce up this one right here with some more color. And it's got this little covered portico. So your guests or whoever comes and knocks on your door can be out of the rain. You know what? For $550, I think this house offers a lot of value. Look at the tile as we go in. I'm gonna widen this. So the tile is nice, except for then it ends in carpet. Carpet is super easy to tear up. And so if you're replacing flooring, tile is the bane of your existence because it makes a mess tearing it up. I'm gonna go this way. Now, as you come in, you see this wall. You're at an angle to the house. You're at this angle and the house goes back like that. So following this angle around, you have this first bedroom, which they set up as like a little den with a TV. If they leave that, if that's built-in shelving, it's not. But if they leave it, I'd keep it and refloor this with bamboo or something and make it my exercise studio, because you can look out the window of the front and get a nice view while you're cycling. It's really calm in here too. I really like this. It's got a closet, so it is a bedroom, and it's got one of these pocket doors, so you can close it off out of sight. Your exercise room is out of sight, even though it's right in the main part of the house. And then you go back in here and you have your second bath with the shower over there. So that's nice. Oh, and I wanted to check the ceiling. The ceilings in that room are 10 feet. They're pretty high. Okay, now we'll go back here. And this is the guest bedroom, the only one you'd have left after you converted the other bedroom to a fitness studio. And this is really nice. Got a fan on the ceiling. They've set it up nice. Got some light coming in. Nice view. They even have a plant shelf up here. You can put some fake plants up there that look really good these days and give it some warmth. And then we'll go out here and look at the garage. So laundry room is small, but that's all you need. Some cabinets. And we go into the garage. Oops, that gave it some light. Anyway, this is a 2-car garage. Needs some sprucing up, paint the walls, put the epoxy floor in, make it bright in here with some more light. And look at the jut out on that side. It's a good 2 feet, and the same exists on that side. So once I take all the crap out of here, those shelves over there, I've got a garage that fits 2 cars and people can open their doors. There's a door out to the lawn over there. Your utilities are set back in a big inset area there. It's inset twice, first and then second for the water heater and then all the air con and heating. You got some room up on top to store stuff. This garage is perfect as a 2-car garage. No problem. All right. At least they know how to operate the door. Now back into the main part of the house. You have to picture this with all new tile, because you will never match that tile when you replace the carpet. So I rip out all this tile, put in all nice new tile, bigger tile on an angle, and then your formal dining room is not on carpet anymore at that point, which would be good. And I like where it is. It's sort of a great room style. It's off to the side. And we will go into the kitchen, which I also like. I would replace the countertops, the backsplash, with something else. And I probably would reface these cabinets. So I'd make my white paradise here. Knock down that bar right there. So the countertop is this height all the way across. And you could still have some stools over there if you wanted. Stainless steel appliances. Bob's your uncle.
Bob's your uncle?
Lori's your realtor.
There you go.
And
Absolutely.
I love having a little breakfast bar area like that. Is this the one we couldn't open the door?
Correct. Let's go out this other door.
Did you try that one?
I
No?
didn't.
Okay, we won't try it.
Let's try just
So
this
they,
one was
oh
fine.
yeah, so that door apparently just needed some oiling, but we're not gonna risk our lives on it. All right, so for a $550,000 house. No, this is the 550 house.
Yep.
Okay, it doesn't have the light colored pavers. I thought one of them did, and it's not this one. So I would replace these pool pavers with some nice light tile that doesn't have all the bumpiness. The tile is rough, so you get grip under your feet, but it's outdoor tile, and it is very strong and wears well. So this pool doesn't have a sauna. You do have more outdoor area in this house than you do in the 650 house, and that you do in the checkerboard house. The checkerboard house has only about that much. You have an extra spot there. So this could be dressed up really nice, made really good, and you have a preserve land which will never be built on as your view out the back, and maybe replace this pool cage at some point. So there's some work out here. It would probably be, hey Lori, how much is a pool cage?
A cage?
Yeah.
This size, you're probably looking like for the kind like Tammy has with the panoramic screen.
Yeah.
Probably close to 30.
So 30 there.
Pavers, 12.
12, so 40,000. Still got money in the budget. Kitchen, what I want to do, refacing and countertops. Subway tile in the back.
Give me a minute on that.
Okay. And so I'm standing under the. We're facing west in this house. Yeah. So west is a pretty good. It's afternoon. It's 4:00. I'm still getting shade all the way to here. I can be in the shade if I want to, or I can be in the sun. So west is the second best direction in Florida for me. North is the best because you get the least amount of sun, and you can get plenty of sun in Florida. Trust me, you're never going to run out of sun. I like this pool. It's big. I want to go over here and see how deep it is. It looks to be, it's hard to tell, but it looks to be 5 or maybe even 6 feet down here at the drains. It's at least 5 feet. So nice pool to be in. Got a seat here. With new pavers, man, this is a nice place to be. It almost has some better features just by design than the checkerboard house. The checkerboard house has this great appeal because it has a great landscaped lot. And this lot is the opposite wedge. It gets wider to the street. So you can do some stuff out here if you want to and push a row of bushes out there along the edge of the wedge and do what you want in terms of the foliage out there. You could leave it just like it is. It's pretty nice. The pool area needs refreshing. The pool itself is really, it's perfect. It's fine. It just, everything around it just needs to be refreshed. Like Laura says, $40,000 to $45,000 for that. And man, this would be gorgeous out here. So it's tired right now. That's what it is. The pool area is tired. That's what I call that. Mm-hmm. But you refresh it, and it'll be like a paradise out there.
So I'll tell you, I just got a quote not that long ago for a kitchen, little smaller than this, on a nice piece of not granite, quartz, and that was for the kitchen. The bathrooms, there was 2 bathrooms just like this, the countertops for the bathrooms, and a backsplash, and it was going to be $15,000.
The countertops by themselves. And then you have an undermount sink, and then you got
That
to do.
included the sink too.
Okay, and then you want to reface the cabinets.
Yeah, that's not including the cabinets.
Yeah. And then you need a new appliance package.
Yeah.
So there's some work in here. It might be. What do you think? This is 40,000 for the kitchen.
Yeah.
Okay, so 40,000 here, 40,000 out there, 80,000. Price is 550. Knock it down a bit and make a deal. You can have a nice house. Now the color of the walls, I'm noticing, is a bit yellow. I can pick another color.
Oh, yeah.
And that guy Brian was in
We
the
just
other
met.
house.
Yeah, he can come
He's-
over and
he's
take
my
the
man.
house. Yeah.
Come on
I got
over.
his name and number.
In fact, paint all these houses before I
know, right?
make my offer.
I did get his name and
Oh,
number.
great.
I'm always
That's-
looking for a painter.
That's great. Okay, I'm gonna go look at the master bedroom. So lots of carpet. What do you think, Lori? Would I just rip out and leave the carpet here going in, or would I just
No. If you're
pave the whole place? Beautiful.
I mean,
How about the other bedroom?
I'd go everywhere.
Everywhere. I love that
Yeah,
idea.
one flooring. You know, like the house.
I love it.
The
Yeah.
one we were just at.
Yeah, I wouldn't have picked that, but then I like it
Yeah,
because
the
it's
ones
uniform
everywhere,
and
yeah.
it's neutral.
That's what everybody's doing now.
Yeah, it's what I
piecemeal
I
it
did it in my
together.
condo in Boca. Just everything all the way through the two bathrooms and everything.
Yeah.
So this is a nice bedroom. It has a view to the pool. It's not as nice a view as the last house, which has that lake view beyond. And this does not have a soaking tub. So I have neuropathy, and it would be nice to get a nice hot soak once in a while. But otherwise, it's a perfect bathroom. There's nothing I would change here. You can get plant shelves up here. You got your little toilet room. What do they call that? And closets on both sides. I don't know where the light is for that one. Oh, it's on this side. There's two lights. There you go. Yeah, and it goes up. And I redo all the shelves in there. So the room in here is a decent color. Is out there it gets a little yellow, or is it the same? No, it's the same. It feels homey in here. I like it for that. Okay, I'm signing out on this one.